Hi, I'm Thomas Boucher, and in this video we'll take a look at finishing up the walls inside the shop. So I went ahead and I got insulation and a moisture barrier up on the wall, and I did that work off camera. But now that I've got the insulation and this moisture barrier up, I can go ahead and start putting the finished boards on the wall. You can see here around this window I've got a couple of these little battens. Some of the old studs were older material and they're actually true 2x4s rather than the new stuff today, which is, what is it, like a quarter of an inch or a half an inch narrower or whatever. So we did end up getting this little bit of this end wall put up, and my dad was here this morning or this afternoon. We went and got a little more wood, and then he helped me go along the bottom of the 3 walls I'm working on now. The 4th wall I'll end up doing later. He helped me do the bottom course, and that way just kind of establish things, but also now that that's there, I can probably do a lot of this on my own, not have to really rely on him too much, which is really helpful for me. Because of cost, I ended up getting the Shiplap at Home Depot. It's not the best stuff, but because this is just a workshop, I'm not really concerned with it being super top quality. Actually going to like a lumber yard, the cost of their Shiplap versus this stuff was twice the price. Because it's going in a shop, not super worried. But I do still want to be a little strategic with where I place some of it. I want the really clean stuff to be over here, kind of as the main backdrop, so when I'm sitting at the workbench shooting this way, you'll see sort of the nicer stuff. And knowing that like behind the workbench, you know, along the wall, virtually not even going to see that, so I can put the really nasty stuff down the bottom there. I sort of graded it myself here. This is the kind of the worst offending pile of like the worst knots, and these ones here are sort of the middle of the road, or like not too bad, but not just like the top quality ones. So you can see here, like this one's pretty clean, but just like that one knot. And then this pile here behind me, these ones are like the super clean ones. This long one here's got a couple knots, but it was the only clean 8-footer. Then the rest of them, they're virtually knot free, so I can really make sure to use those ones, like I said, in the backdrop shooting from behind the workbench. So over here I pretty much decided I think this is going to be like a full tool wall, so there's going to be multiple racks and things. So the stuff that's going to go in here can probably be some of the worst looking stuff, because a lot of this wall is going to be covered up with hammers and top tools, tongs. It's super unorganized in here, really hard to walk around at the moment now that I'm dealing with the walls, but once I kind of get those buttoned up, this stuff should be able to kind of go back to where it sort of was, or where it's going to ultimately end up living. I almost can't move in this side of the shop at all because it's just so cluttered up, and my workbench is pulled away from the wall. So really I've got the open section here, sort of where the forge will go, and I can go kind of around the perimeter back behind the workbench over to the door there. I wasn't planning on doing the boards this soon, it just kind of worked out. the boards on the wall are done. Not entirely, but like I said, for now. On the peaks here, you can see above me, eventually that will go all the way up and I'll insulate that and stuff. Seeing what this building looked like before I even started any of this process to where it's at now is just crazy to me to even like think about, because that seemed like so long ago, and just looking ahead to where I needed to get, that seemed like so much work, and to be here now is crazy to me because I've wanted a shop for so long and now I have one. Yeah, I don't know, it's crazy. Thanks for following along with this. Thanks for everyone that supported me. Massive thank you for everyone that's bought my book so far, because I definitely paid for a huge chunk of the shop with my book sales. So, you know, I'm super grateful for that. Honestly, I mean that a lot. Like, this shop's even better than I had imagined it being. And I know it's a small shop, but this is like perfect for me. As always, you can check the links in the description below. Head over to my Instagram, see what I'm currently working on, check out some behind the scenes stuff. You can also go to my website and pick up some merchandise and help support me and the work that I'm doing here. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with what I've got going on. Thanks again for watching. Bye.